Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for checking out today's video, where I am very excited to finally sit down to check out Genesis's Supper's Ready. This has been a highly requested track from those who have commented on my previous videos where I have reacted to other Genesis songs. I do want to apologize to everybody. I did intend on having this up far sooner than now. Life has been tremendously busy, so I do apologize for the delay, but I am very excited to again finally have the opportunity to do this. So without any further delay, I'm gonna dive right into the song and give you guys my thoughts on it.
Walking across the sitting room, I turn the television off. Sitting beside you, I look into your eyes. As the sound of motor cars fades in the nighttime, I swear I saw.
That's a cool combination of phrasing and already a very interesting notational progression.
Hello, babe, with your guardian eyes so blue. Hey, my baby, don't you know our love is true? Coming closer with our eyes, a distance falls around our bodies. Out in the garden, the moon seems very bright. 6 saintly shrouded men move across the lawn slowly. The 7th walks in front with a cross held high in hand, and it's, hey babe, your supper's waiting for you. Hey my baby, don't you know our love is true? I've been so far from here, far from your.
I love the acoustic instrumentation and how it's accompanying one another. It's doing so beautifully.
It's been a long, long time.
That was a cool modulational transition. I liked that. That's got a very familiar vibe to it, but it's done in its own way here. I really like that. It almost reminds me of a certain theme that occurs in the Pink Floyd album Animals. But again, this is done in its own way. I really like that electric piano accompanying that there. That's really cool. The harmonizing woodwind instruments right there is really nice. I like those ascending arpeggios, but they're occurring in a descending order. I like that a lot. Yeah.
I know a farmer who looks after the farm.
Another cool modulational transition. Kicking in with a little more of the electric instrumentation, slowly but surely.
I know a fireman who looks after the farm.
What a cool groove.
Yes, he's here again. 'Cause you see, he's pulled you over, sharing his peace, sign the lease.
I love the swing and Phil Collins is playing.
He's a guaranteed eternal sanctuary man.
It gives it such a mean feel whenever it needs to. Whenever you hear that backing audio track and that lingering keyboard note, you know that it's time to transition to the next chapter. Revisiting the first theme. With a little bit more of a somber accompaniment this time.
Wearing feelings on our faces, what our faces took a rest. We walked across the fields to see the children of the West. We saw a host of
I like that electronic guitar in the background accompanying all this. It's very subtle, but it fits in very nicely. Man, again, just a perfect example of how Phil utilizes such an awesome range of velocity and dynamics in his playing. Just right here alone, soft, heavy, yeah, like a wave. That's really, really cool. Here we go, picking up the pace a little bit. I love how they do that. And I love how the buildup is so gradual that it almost happens underneath your nose. It's like, wait a minute ago we were here and now we're here. But it all happened so gradually and so smoothly that nothing seemed like jerky or sudden. God, I love Steve Hackett's guitar playing. Whoa! Oh man, this is brilliant. I think it's fair to say that Styx was inspired by this part right there. A lot of band tour. I love those freaking guitar volume swells. Steve Howe does that a lot. And now, see, this is a prime example of how the whole band understands velocity and dynamics. It's like, all right, let's bring everything to a close. Of course, the song's far from over. It's just time for the close of this chapter.
Wandering in the chaos the battle has left, we climb up the mountain of human flesh to a plateau.
Those swelling chords give a really, really eerie, but really, really just cool vibe. You just feel that.
Full of life. A young
It's so immersive.
sits still by a pool. He's been stamped human bacon by some butchery tool.
It's an interesting lyric.
Social security took care of this lad. We watch in reverence as Narcissus is turned to a flower. A flower? If you go down to Willow Farm to look for butterflies, flutterbys, gutterflies, open your eyes, it's full of surprise. Everyone lies like a fox on the rocks. And the musical box. Oh, there's mom and dad and good and bad, and everyone's happy to be here. There's Winston Churchill dressed in drag. He used to
It's
be
moments like that
British
where
flag.
the swing and Phil Collins is playing really stands out.
The frog was a prince. The prince was a brick. The brick was an egg. The egg was a bird. And you heard. Yes.
Where he's almost a little bit ahead of the beat on purpose. It creates a very, very cool and staggering vibe.
We've got everything. We're growing everything. We've got some in, we've got some out. We've got some wild things floating about. Everyone, we're changing everyone. You name them all, we've had them here. And the real stars are still to appear. Feel your body melt. Dad in the office, dad in the office. You're all full of all.
This has got a very, like, Beatles influenced vibe here.
Let me hear your lies. We're living this up to the eyes.
Oh man, that's cool. That was a nice key change. Back to that drag and push.
You've been here all the time. Like it or not, like what you got, you're under the soil.
Ooh.
It's deep in the soil.
Oh, I'm really fucking digging that right there.
We'll end with a whistle and end with a bang, and all of us fit in our places.
Woo! That was cool. Had a really, really good time with that segment right there. Ooh, we're getting into trippy territory. All right. Ooh. And the panning of that sound. It's a very nice effect. Now it almost sounds like Crimson, a little bit. With that notational tone that's lingering right there. That's got a very dark and cynical feel to it. Ooh, you can tell where it almost sounds a little bit like Stairway to Heaven. There was a piece in there that reminds me a little bit of Stairway to Heaven. I think Zeppelin was quite clearly influenced by this as well. I hear many instances where many bands were probably influenced by this piece. Yeah, they're definitely working within the same notational space and feeling as parts of Stairway to Heaven. But again, this came out before Stairway to Heaven, so it's clear that Zeppelin was influenced. Oh yeah! Dun, 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 yeah. Nice chord change. I liked that. I love the middle beats that he's throwing in between the accented beats there. It's really, really cool to break it up. I love that. That's weird. God, the energy feels so big here. Listen to that freaking low bass note accompanying behind all this, just way down there, man. Gave it a nice broody undertone. Oh shit! What was that? Alright. That just blew my fucking mind right there. That was crazy. God, man, what a phenomenal band. That was an interesting crossing over of rhythms that was happening there. That was a mind trip.
And it's, hey babe, with your guardian eyes.
Those buzz rolls, man. It's killing it.
Hey my baby, don't you know?
And he's not hitting it with too high a velocity, too low a velocity. It's just in the right place.
So far from here, far from your loving arms. Now I'm back
Ooh,
again.
that's got a lot of feeling to it right there.
I'm maybe gonna work out fine.
The way that the rhythm of the drums and the bass, that had a nice feeling for that segment right there. Woo!
Shedding ever-changing colors. In the darkness
And the sound of Steve's guitar, the lead guitar, that's really, really cool sounding.
the ocean as the drum in the sea grows. We finally be free to get back home. There's an angel standing in the sun. And he's crying with a loud voice. This is the supper of the mighty one. Lord of lords, King of kings, has returned to lead his children home, to take them to the new Jerusalem.
Oh man, I'm loving the sound of that. When the guitars and the keys harmonize, it's a beautiful thing. Oh man. Wow. Woo! What a freaking fantastic and spectacular piece of music. That was absolutely mind-blowing, and I definitely understand now why it was such a highly popular request amongst the Genesis fans who were commenting on my reactions from other Genesis songs. And I definitely understand why, given my reaction to those songs, the audience felt that I would very much so enjoy this particular piece. And I have to verify that that was 100% correct. This was absolutely, again, just a spectacular piece. It was a perfect example, I think, of the way a progressive rock song should be structured. And basically, I think it does. It sets a standard for, I think, what almost every progressive song thereafter probably strived to be in its own way, or at least strived to accomplish something similar. I love everything about the way that it moves through its chapters. The range of emotions that are communicated through each musical segment in the piece they make every segment unique. Even segments that repeat familiar themes throughout the song, each segment has its own unique identity and individuality. And I just thought it was absolutely brilliant. I mean, and what can be said? A fantastic vocal performance by Peter Gabriel. He's got such freaking soul to his voice. He's a little bit sultry, but it fits the music perfectly. And I mean, the way that the entire band played, from Tony Banks to Steve Hackett to Phil Collins, the entire band was just absolutely phenomenal. And the way that they accompany each other throughout these segments is brilliant, particularly the way that the bass and the drums accompany one another, and then the way that the keys and the guitar and the acoustic instruments and the woodwind instruments, all of those things, the way that they all just help balance and blend each other out throughout the entire piece is just magnificent. I'm really, really, really excited about this. I actually am looking forward to the next opportunity to dive in and listen to it again, which will probably be as soon as I turn the camera off. But yes, I thoroughly enjoyed this song. I still would like to dive into maybe some more obscure Genesis tracks, as it were. So if there are any fans of Genesis out there, any of the people that are watching that were recommending this song to me, if there are any other Genesis songs that you think I should be checking out, that would be an interesting listen here on the channel, please let me know in the comments below. I want to thank everybody for watching today's video. I hope that everybody out there is doing well. Please be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss out on any of the other awesome music related content I have coming up here on the channel. Again, I hope that everybody out there is doing well, and I'll see you all in the next video.